Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. It's time for reading comprehension. And last week we had been doing some talking about plants and things, and this week we did parts of a plant last week. So this week we're going to move on to something that you find in your garden that's really, really good for your garden. It's very beneficial. That means it's very good, and it's worms. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love worms. I think worms are amazing. I love when I find them in my yard. I love when I see them out on the ground. I try to help them if they're not in a great place where they're safe. I try to get them somewhere safe because worms are amazing. So I have some informational text here called Earthworms by Lisa Amstutz. And this is informational text. Say, informational text gives us real information about a person, a place, or a thing. So the thing that we're going to get real information about is earthworms, all right? And I love this book because it has amazing pictures. And what we're going to do today is we're going to take some real information that we're finding about earthworms, and we're going to put it on a piece of paper or something that you have to write on. If you can keep this today when you're done, that would be great. We'll use it again tomorrow. If you can't keep it, that's okay. You can do tomorrow's work on something new. That's totally okay. But we're going to put 2 facts down today and 2 facts down tomorrow. I'm going to draw a piece of paper first. I'm just going to pretend that I have a piece of paper. And I'm going to cut my paper into 4 spots. And I'm going to put some information here and here today. And then tomorrow I'll put information here and here, okay? But I'm just going to keep that up there for right now. And we're going to get into our book, Earthworms, all right? We're going to do this together. Here we go. Earthworms. Ooh, look at all those worms in her hands. Have you ever held a worm? Have you ever touched a worm? I have. Have you? I want you to tell me. This informational text has real photographs for us to look at, not illustrations. Dig it. Dig, dig. Earthworms make holes in soil. The holes make good homes. So look, here's a worm. And he's going down into that hole. They live in the ground. Worms like wet dirt. Hot sun dries their skin. That's really important. I think I'm going to write that one down. They like wet dirt because if they get too hot, they get dried out. And sometimes I've seen dried out worms on the ground. I don't like that. So I'm going to go in this first box up here. And I'm going to make a line like that. That's going to be my dirt. And I'm going to put a worm down here in the dirt. Worm's pretty easy to draw. And I'm going to put some drops of water to show that they like their dirt wet. Now, I'm also going to write wet dirt. I'm going to use my sounds, okay? I'm just going to put it up here in the box. Easy pictures, and then we're going to label it together. So I'm going to say wet. Let's clap it together. Here we go. Wet. Now I'm going to stretch it. Wet. First thing I heard was, what do I draw? What do I write? Yes, W. Eh. Yep. Wet. That's right. That says wet. Because do they like dry dirt? No, it dries out their skin. That's not good for them. Now I'm going to write dirt. That's a new word. I'm going to put a finger space in between and I'm going to write dirt. Let's clap out dirt. Here we go. Dirt. D. First thing I heard was D. Yes. D. Make sure. D. Good. Dirt. Good. Wet dirt. Everybody say, worms like wet dirt. Good. Good job. Now I'm going to go back to my book. Okay. Earthworms have no eyes or ears, but they can tell dark from light. This helps them stay safe underground. Interesting. Wiggle. Tiny hairs help worms move. They grip the soil. Nice. A worm's body is made of many rings. Near the head is a wide band. Oh, look at that illustration. You can see that. Let's write that down, that worms have rings. I'm going to make a worm, so I'm going to pick up my pencil again, and I'm going to make a worm. And it said they have many rings, and near the head is a wide band. Look at that. So I'm going to make that. I'm going to put that up here. And then I'm going to make lines like this. To show the many rings. Here we go. Can you do that on your worm too? Good. Now, I want to write that word rings. All right? I'm going to clap it out. Rings. Now I'm going to stretch it. Rings. First thing I heard is Yep, that's R. Now, I'm going to tell you a secret. Don't tell anybody I told you because you're not supposed to know yet. At the end of that word, I heard ing. Ing is a special sound. It's 3 letters, and they're always together. When you hear ing, you're going to write I-N-G. But that only says ring. Does the worm just have one ring or lots of rings? Yeah, he's got lots. So rings. What do I need to put at the end? Yes, you're right. I'm going to add an S to the end. And that says rings because worms have lots of rings around them. Today we put on our map that they like wet dirt. And here's our worm down here, and he's in the water, and that they have many rings. And we put the rings on the worm, and we wrote rings. Now, I'm going to keep this, and we're going to finish our book tomorrow, and we're going to add 2 more things to our chart about worms. All right? Good job, boys and girls. Show me a picture of your work in the comments below. Thank you, boys and girls.